So over here where the potatoes were, I planted some beans from the potato pots on deck episode. 2 of them got eaten, but the rest of them are real nice. So these 2 tomatoes that were behind the 4th of July tomatoes in the furthest raised bed actually turned out to be big boy tomatoes. So that's good. They're not cherries. 4th of July tomatoes are just chugging out tomatoes. There's some over there, some over there. They're just all over. I don't know what I'm going to do with all of these if they all ripen at the same time. This cluster down here is the biggest, though. All the onion tops have kind of fallen over. I think it just got a little too hot for them. It was 90 degrees for like a few days in a row. So I don't know. Hopefully they make it. The winter squash is completely gone crazy. I'm trying to keep it up on the trellis, but I went away for a week and then it just took over. Guess I'm gonna have to harvest everything inside. Right here was where the lemon basil was. You can see it's starting to regrow. It's because I cut it off and I dried it inside. So I dried out the lemon basil, and this is what it turned out to be like about 10 days later. This is a leaf. It's all dried out. It's like a chip. There's no moisture at all in it. Getting the first peppers on our pepper plants. Woohoo! Here are my pole beans. I climbed up the trellis, and this one's starting to climb back down. Good thing there's only one other plant that's growing up over here. Getting the first red ripe Super Sweet 100 tomatoes. Along with the beets, I'm harvesting the first red ripe cherry tomato. This one is a Super Sweet 100. These beets are getting to there's a lot of bees out here. The beets are getting to a harvestable size. This is a Detroit red beet. Trying to pull the beet out, but the winter squash has grabbed on with its tendrils around the beet plant. Decent sized beet though. I'm gonna harvest more, you'll see. Harvesting the beets, I noticed that my green onions actually turned into actual onions. Here's another onion. This one was an actual onion. It was growing in the beds, so I had to pull it up so the winter squash could have lots more room to grow. Also, here is all the beets. Vine bed did not get enough water while I was gone. This cucumber did not like it. Too bad there was a little cucumber on it. Not big enough to eat though. These 2 grafted cherry tomatoes are completely huge. They're taller than any one of them in my garden. This little brandywine is coming along though. I planted it a month later than the other brandywine, and it's already much bigger. Some rabbit or something came along and munched on all my green beans. Luckily, it still left all of these. Quick update on something I haven't done yet. This apple tree has a little apple on it. Hopefully it it's good enough to eat. I say we got a pretty good harvest today. We got a bunch of beets, first tomato of the year, and some onion. So I think that concludes this episode. Thanks for watching.